now I set up my MGC 2x2. Misalign one of the layers and then pull out one of the pieces. The stock tensions on the cube are pretty loose, so doing this on the yellow side will be pretty easy if your cube came the way that mine did. Pull out the rest of the pieces and then you can organize them, or you can just start cleaning. You may also notice there will be this one piece that will not come out. This is the original 2x2 piece, and I took apart these pieces, but what you can actually do is just loosen it and then you can take out the pieces. You're gonna have to take apart the screws anyways for the way that I do it, so you might as well just do it now. Do not use too much force as you can damage the pieces if you do, so just keep loosening it until this comes apart. So the way that I clean all of my cubes is I just get a spray bottle of water and I get a towel. I do this because I'm super lazy and I kind of just want, the easiest thing. I don't want to put it in water because that takes too long. So you could also just use the towel, but I feel like the towel just doesn't work enough. And this is just like a happy middle. So spray some on the piece. Then I'm going to get the towel and just wipe it. And that's just one piece done. Repeat it for all of the pieces and you'll be done in no time. Alright, all of these pieces are clean now. We don't need them anymore. Now it's time to work with the core pieces. I personally, this is just a thing that I don't do. Also, there's a washer in there and I find that very annoying to clean, and I don't think you need to clean it unless there is actual dirt on it. If you see like black dirt, that means that it's built up with lube and you need to clean that out, but that usually doesn't happen out of the box. If you add lube, then usually that's when it starts happening, and that's when you have to start cleaning it out. For me, not cleaning it out, I'm just going to disassemble, clean these pieces because these pieces have lube on them and that affects how the cube turns. And I'm just trying to eliminate any spring noise that this cube has, which it does have a lot of. Alright, so now this is what everything looks like. These 6 pieces need to be cleaned with this towel, which isn't very hard. Just go like this, and that's probably good enough. Do that to all 6 pieces, just like this. You might have some dirt at the top here that really doesn't matter that much. It won't really affect your cube. Some people don't even do this at all because it really doesn't make that much of a difference, but I personally don't like having a spring noise. So just, you can do that with all the pieces, and then we will start looping the screws. Alright, so I'm gonna grab one of the screws and the spring, and I have weight 6 right here, and I'm gonna try and get closer so you guys can see. So just getting a bit of lube, putting it on the head, and just put some here. That's probably good enough. That'll spread, and we can do that with the rest of the pieces. Now this center piece needs to go back onto the center, so I'll just put it on and then screw it in just a little bit. It doesn't really matter what the tensions are like. So now for assembling, you're going to get, I just got the one with the logo on it, and you'll notice that there are 3 edge pieces that are a bit different. So they have these like indent things on them, if you can see that. These edges do not have that. So you're going to get those 3 pieces and one of the corners, doesn't matter which one actually. So then you're going to put one piece in here. So now get that corner in there and surround the corner with the edges. Just one more piece. So again, pull. There we go. That is what you would call the original 2x2 piece. Now the rest of it is pretty self-explanatory. It's exactly like a 3x3. Also, a good tip is to make sure that you have your tensions very loose, not to the point where it's gonna like pop, but so this piece just goes like slides in so easily. And then so this piece is gonna be the last edge, and watch, it just slides in. Like that was like no force. And then this last piece might be a bit hard, but not if you have loose tensions like that. So this feels very loose and I'm scared to turn it. So now I've tightened it up a bit. And actually, I'm going to take it back apart. I only need 2 pieces though, which are one corner piece, which is just the piece of the 2x2, and an inner edge piece. But we're going to lube these 2 pieces. Now I've zoomed in a little bit, and here is the corner. What I'm going to do is grab some weight 6, and I'm gonna put like a few strings, kind of. So some strings just around the tracks, I guess they would be called. Anyways, so now I'm gonna break this in just a little bit, do a bunch of turns, and now, because when we tighten this, it's gonna get slower. I got some nice comment, which makes things much nicer, much faster. I'm going to add 2 drops, and then I'm going to wipe this because I don't want my mat to get like lube on it. I'll break this in a bit, and then I'll add this second drop. So now I'm going to tension it. The way to tension a 2x2 is kind of weird. So you can see here, I'm just tightening the crap out of this. Like, this is not normal. The tensions of this is going to be very tight. And that's what we want right now. Just tighten it as much as you can, because there's no way to check the tightness on a 2x2. So just tighten it as much as you can for now on all the sides, and then from there we will start loosening it by certain turns. So once you're done tightening it, like, it shouldn't even be able to turn properly. Like, it's gonna feel so weird. Like, okay, so it even looks weird, but bear with me. What you're going to do is, first, I would recommend, because this is way too tight, on one side, just turn it by an entire, like, loosen it by an entire turn. And now, yeah, okay, it's still awful. So just keep doing that 1 turns until it's like better. And once you feel that it's at proper tensions and not messed up, so this is still very not okay, then you can stop and do that to all the sides. So I've just finished tensioning mine, and it feels normal now, and it feels like a nice cube. But if you are not sure, another way to tension this is just to check corner cutting. So I'm gonna do this as well, just because I feel like I'm a bit inaccurate. So check corner cutting 45 degrees, which every MGC 2x2 can do. So I can do it, obviously. And I'm going to tighten it a little bit. Now check corner cutting again. All right, so that feels a bit better now, and I'm going to tighten it more. So that's basically right, I think. And well, you basically want to keep doing that until you legit can't even cut 45 degrees, which is not right. Loosen it, and then just when it can cut 45. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and sub, and also bye.